Dense, hot, a ball of energy. This is where it all begun, bro. Where the elements that created our planet and the sun in our skies, little skies, shout out, 13.8 billion years ago, there was nothing but a ball until it expanded, hurling energy in all directions. In time, the hydrogen that hurled out from this explosion started to pull together, creating nebulas. These nebulas are young stars, which will soon form into the stars we see in our night skies, or the sun in which our planet revolves around. Now, how do we know that the whole universe was once a ball? The answer is we don't. We may never know just exactly how the universe started, but there is evidence for the Big Bang. 13.8 billion years ago, there was nothing but a ball until it expanded, hurling energy in all directions. In time, the hydrogen that was hurled out from this explosion started to pull together, creating nebulas. These nebulas are young stars which will soon form into the stars that we see in our night sky, or the sun in which our planet revolves around. Now, how do we know that the whole universe was once a ball? The answer is we don't. We may never know just exactly how the universe started, but there is evidence for the Big Bang, so we can be pretty sure, just not positive. So, what is that evidence? What makes us so sure that the Big Bang is what made the universe and not the mighty space pigs that will soon take over the world?
Let me start off by giving you some really fantastical evidence of the Big Bang. This evidence is background radiation microwave. It's the leftover energy from the Big Bang happening when it went boom. Like, also, there's a shift going on out here in this whole universe. See, all the galaxies are moving away from each other. Well, not all of them. Andromeda and our galaxy is going to collide and go boom, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, 99% of the galaxies are going away from each other, and we call this the redshift, because when the Big Bang happened, all the energy went wow and expanded, and like now we got like all these galaxies just going like away from each other. It's crazy. They're expanding like little pumps bank account. Finally, I'm giving you some last bits of evidence from the Big Old Bang. The Big Bang would have created lots of light elements and small amounts of heavy elements. Only supernovas can create heavy elements. There is much more light elements in the universe than them dark boys, them heavy boys, you know what I'm saying? So stars have a life cycle. Normal stars start as stellar nebulas and transform into average stars. From there, these boys turn into red giants. They grow in size and change in color. From there, the stars shift into planetary nebulas for a short time as they die and turn into white dwarfs, decreasing significantly in mass and luminosity. Massive stars have a very similar life cycle. They start as stellar nebulas, but they transform into massive stars, having much more mass than average stars. They are hotter too, making them blue. From there, massive stars become massive supergiants. After this, they have a super beautiful death, becoming a supernova for a short time before becoming black holes.
So then there are electromagnetic wavelengths created by the energy dispensed from stars. These are the things that allow us to see color and what make the redshift. Longer wavelengths are farther away and are moving away, which makes them redshifted. Things that are closer and moving closer are blue shifted. Therefore, if all the galaxies should be redshifted, which is the case, they are moving away from each other and from a central point. One wavelength is the X-ray, which are blue shifted and are potentially dangerous. These wavelengths are short and have ionizing radiation, which means it could change your DNA, which is very, very bad for your health, and you should avoid these as long as they aren't needed. X-rays do have some good uses, such as being able to see broken bones and knowing exactly what to fix, but you should avoid X-rays unless needed. Radio waves are redshifted wavelengths. These are not harmful. Radio waves are used for long distance communication. The radio waves are long waves, which means they have less energy than others.